Potiphar in Egypt is a man who other men will sell themselves to. I said, who other men sold themselves to Joseph. Joseph didn't buy them with money, he bought them with commitment. And then somebody said he doesn't have money. It's not money you should have. You should be a man of integrity, a useful man, a man of commitment, a commander. Someone that when nature sees you, nature will give up. Excuse me, when I became a preacher, I didn't have voice immediately. Well, those of us who are in Galilee, who will be there in December, when you get to Galilee started developing from a point. Then I started staying. I said, then I started staying. Past, I started staying. I started saying without wavering. I started staying without confusion. I started staying without divided attention. When I started saying, people didn't believe in it. I said people didn't. That they didn't believe it. I didn't still shake. And then I didn't give myself to so many things that were begging me to give myself. If you're looking at me, things, distraction beg you. Distraction begging and say, join. Confusion said, join yourself to me. Let us be walking around. Join yourself to me. Let's walk around. If you are committed, you will not join yourself to confusion, to satanic options, to vile opportunities. Somebody said, I am an intercessor. Listen, I don't pray for two reasons. Isaiah chapter 62, 6 and 7 said, I will watch man. I will keep you upon the wall of Jerusalem, not in everywhere. Can we look at that? He said, I have set watchmen where? Is he everywhere? Some of the watch people are people who are watching everywhere because they're confused. This watchman is where? He's on the walls of Jerusalem, not in two places. He said, it is there that I will stay day and night, telling God one thing over and over until. That is what happened in Galilee. I stand there. They said to me, they said, hey, we're inviting you to America. I said, I'm not coming. That I'm developing a country. Somebody said, hey, we want you to come to Zambia. I said, it's not me that will come. It's not me. I am staying on my wall. Whether rain is falling and whether sun is shining, it doesn't matter. What matters is that I'm on the wall. Listen, you don't call me for prayer contractor. I don't do prayer contracting. That is, I don't call God on issues that doesn't concern me. Well, maybe someone didn't hear what I said. I said I don't call God on every issue. Excuse me. If you don't listen to commitment, people will see you this week. You see, because if you waste your life, Satan will return evil to you. It is not how big the money I have is that matters. It's what I do with the one that is small. Somebody said, I'm not rich yet. Do you need to be rich? You become rich by keeping something that is small. You don't have money, but you're buying ice cream. You don't have money, but you ate rice and then you ate biscuit. You took one crate of malt into your house. Took one crate of Coke, Fanta, and then you also buy water. There are some things you must not eat at a particular time in your life until you're ready to eat it. If you eat it before time, it will prevent you from rising. Don't forget that all poor people are idiots. You always be complaining. Hey, God have not given them. God have not given them money like this other man. What about the one he gave you? If you follow the process of prosperity, follow the what? Of prosperity. Prosperity will start teaching you on how to prosper. He said he buys at Nkwo. I transfer small money to him so that I can go. He will go back there on Monday. Now, excuse me, but he didn't know. He didn't know that he should cheat me by telling me he buy from far. If he had told me he's buying in a club, I will calculate and say, will he be going there every day? Let me give you something that is a little bigger. So since yes, Nkwo is closed. You can go anytime. Now, excuse me. Now you need to listen. That is how I relate with money, because I have suffered. Some people who are poor still do money. If you want to bring out 1,000 and you didn't touch it very well, then you don't know the pen. In 45:7 of the book of Genesis, and then 47 of the same Genesis, I want to show you something about commitment. Genesis.
God sent me before
God
you.
sent me before you
To preserve your posterity in the earth.
To preserve you as a posterity in the earth.
And to save your lives by a great deliverance.
And to save your life by a great deliverance. Let us look at 37 from 5. Please hear me. Wherever, please listen. Wherever a brother is bigger than another brother, the capital difference between the one that is giving people money and the one that is begging is commitment. Check it after service. Those that give others will always be committed. Will always be more committed than those that beg. If you commit anything to their hand, they will meet it with diligence. They protect it. They walk in discomfort. And then whatever that is in their hand prospers. If the only time you walk is when something is comfortable, then you will not take distance. If somebody is building a church, building a building in Galilee, and you are not building, how can you come under the pressure of getting money? Don't you know that pressure expands people's heart? The difference between great men and small men is that great men come under pressure to expand. You wake up in the morning around 1 a.m. and 2. You say the walk in Galilee cannot stop. What do I need to do? And then somebody who doesn't have anything that is worrying him is snoring. He doesn't have any pressure. All the pressure he has is the pressure that makes him to remember those he will ask for money in the morning. Verse 5. He will be arranging how he will ask you for money after sleeping. He will be rehearsing it. There is no beggar that doesn't rehearse begging.
Everywhere.
He will say, I don't want to get him angry. How will I tell him? Now he has been with that thought for 3 days. Rehearsing it. If he stays, he will send you. He will be practicing the language he will use in sending the test. Now these are poor people. These are the life of people who are not committed. They are committed. Instead of committed to something that can make them great, they commit to begging. You have to commit to something. George, that's the way I preach. I don't preach like that. I just preach that way. If you, most of the time, if you look at that story, Joseph said, we were keeping sheaf. Where? And my own stood, and your own made obeisance. That is commitment. You don't make obeisance to something that is not standing. And commitment make people to stand. And I want us to see standing. It's a word it's there in the Bible. He said we're keeping sheaf, and my own stood upright. And the one that can't stand, the one that cannot do what? They can't stand. They made obeisance because they can't stand. Look at that. He said, for behold, that is 7. We were binding sheaves in the field, and lo, my sheaf arose and also stood upright. And behold, your sheaf stood round about.
I made obeisance.
Why? He made obeisance because he can't stand. He's confused. He's scattered. He doesn't have strength. He's not committed. So the word obeisance is an act of falling. They fell. They fell because they can't stand. You will stand. I can't hear a big amen. If you look at 23:33 of the book of Luke, the Bible said, and they brought him to a place that's called Calvary, and there they crucified him. That is, he lost his life. If you're looking at me and you have a father, or you grow up in a family, you will see the commitment of your father and your mother to work. W.R.K. If you're looking at me now and you have a husband, you will know the commitment of your husband to work. Excuse me, money will never depart from hardworking people. Intelligent, hardworking people are people that know what to do. Somebody, a young man who is brilliant, that rises up early in the morning and go to the place of business and come late in the night, can't be poor. The process of hard work compels nature, including money, to obey the divine. I don't know what I'm. 47. Excuse me. God feel embarrassed when believers come before the divine and say to God they have done everything they should do, and they're still suffering. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to that. Don't listen to somebody who said I've done everything I should do and I didn't come to preeminence. It's not possible. That's what the Bible says. It says you that is lazy. He said go to the ant and get wisdom. You that lack commitment, go to where? And stop hanging around life. I didn't get ready and I come and be saying what I'm saying. No, I got ready. Oh, okay, if you say that it is money that matters, Joseph, did he enter Egypt with dime? If you're here and you said that it is money that matters, Esther, did she enter into Shushan with dime? This Jesus, was he a trader? These are divine personalities. I don't have shop anywhere and I want to build a country. £1 from this offering box or the one you gave will not fall anywhere. I said, what? £1 is even too much. Something less than £1. After all the expenses of the Galilee project, £1 have not come out there. Every expenses in that account came from you people, not from me, not even £1. God bless me to come from a poor family, so I don't eat big food. No, I don't eat rich food. If I have to be that way I used to eat it in the village. That's why I keep on giving me. But I said, listen, don't make it soft. If I touch it and it's soft, he didn't give it to me. Listen, this throat was trained to swallow it. It's a training from time. You see all these things Satan used to corrupt people. They say it's pando. No, it's corruption. This I don't want to tell you how we use my mother used leaves. Time is going. Now 47 of the book of Genesis. Somebody say you make it soft for shepherd. Say for where? I'm a countryman. I'm a countryside. Listen, there is no way I can be civilized. I'm already like this. We're talking about the ancient Lion King. He didn't see how he is. Okay, that's a fan. The question I want to ask a young man who say he came from a poor family, That what money did Joseph use to buy? In 47 verse number 19 of the book of Genesis. Let's look at that scripture.
Wherefore shall we die before thy
He
eyes,
said, but we and our land. He said, buy us.
and our land for
Buy
bread,
us and our land for bread.
And
we
we-
and our land shall be servant unto Pharaoh.
and give us seed that we may live and not die.
And the land be not desolate. Number 20.
And Joseph bought all the land of Egypt for
The Bible says,
Pharaoh,
and Joseph bought all the land of Egypt for Pharaoh.
for the
For the
Egyptians,
Egyptians sold every man his field.
because the famine prevailed over them, so the land became Pharaoh's.
So the land became Pharaoh. By a slave boy who became relevant. A slave boy that was committed. He gave himself. If I want to know your destiny, I will know your giving. What you are giving yourself to. People that you are sharing with. I mean your moments. Where your life is tied. The way God relates with us is controlled by our commitment. As the 40 days is about to start tomorrow, increase your commitment to God. Seek the kingdom first, and then other things will be added. To commitment. Whatever that is insured in God will multiply in the hand of man. Now, there's something it is part of this message on emphasis. I would like you to hear this. Somebody said nothing is changing. Things don't change from outside. Things change from people. If you look at First John chapter 3, 8, Jesus talk about the purpose that must take his life. That means you don't hand over your life to whatever that show up in commitment. People should be jealous. Godly jealous. God, this is who I am, and this life need to be preserved. In 1 John 3, go ahead. He said, he that committed sin is of the devil.
For the devil sinned from the beginning.
For this purpose,
The Son of God was manifested, that he might destroy the works of the devil.
in the number of people that came into this church today, how many people came before you? And how many people used to come before you every Sunday? And you don't know that you tell your story in little things. If you grow up from a rich family and your mother cares about your destiny, she forges a training that makes you that thing she wants, because destiny is designed to be apprehended. Some people don't care about apprehending destiny. They think that destiny will just happen. Destiny doesn't take the will of man, will of God. It takes man's will. And people that are powerful are not many on earth, because people should protect their life if that life must be used to achieve something tangible. You must write your story. You must tell us who you are. If you're a young man and you want to get married, don't marry a girl outside the story she has told you about her life. Nothing is left for her. I said nothing is what? Nothing is left for her for you to seek God. Nothing is what? Nothing is left for her. How can you want a story? I want a fresh story from the one I've already told her story. In the way she live. Why are you worrying God about revealing somebody to you when the person has already revealed himself? Is there any other way to know character, to know somebody outside character? Everything that you should take serious, you are nonchalant about it, and you want to be great. Let me ask you a question now, because I am going to leave it. See, in your lifetime, what are you serious about in your life? And is it noticeable? Let me say it again. I say, in your life, what are you serious about? You have a shop. You go to your shop late by 10. And you're doing nothing at home. Sometimes when I'm driving to the church around to 8, I will see a lot of shops on the road. They are closed. I will look through the window and say, that's why you people are poor. This is 8 o'clock and your shop is still locked. You want to be rich. You lock up your shop when it is 8. So what are you doing at home? Even if nobody is buying, sit down there. If nobody is buying, do what? Sit down there before 8. Let people know you as somebody who go to your shop before 8 to sit down. That is commitment to money. And when you come there before everybody, leave after everybody has left. Be the first person to come and be the last person to go. And then let us see how you will be poor. I said, be the first person to come and then be the last person to go. And let people see you. You are not here in the night. I was here praying. I left here to 7. And I still came before you. So when they ask me about you, what I know you about in local service, that you're a late comer. Since this choir started doing the first practice before the other practice, you have never come one day. And you're not writing your story. You want a miracle when you give God an ugly side. You brought so much discouragement to a man. Like when they came in the morning there, I was looking at the number of people that were there, very scanty number of people. And the people that were there who didn't come are still young people who are idiots. Some people, listen, they do it to me. Some people, when you are telling them something, they will listen until they have need. They will not want to behave themselves very well until there is need. Some people insult God, but they fear men. Shameful life. You despise God, but you fear your landlord. Because your landlord will get police and throw away your things out, so you respect him. There are some staffs here, they come to church late, but they come to work early. Because if they didn't sign before 8, I will take money from their fund, and they know it. So tomorrow they will come before 8, but in church on Sunday they'll come by 8:30. What a shameful life. That means that small money that I subtract from your CTPS is more important to you than your commitment to God. Clap a hand for what I'm just saying. Listen, I need to tell you, you don't use something that's important to you to help the poor, because whatever that make people poor is part of their life. And poor people like protecting stupid life. When you say something that should make them to change, they behave like Satans. One day, let me stop this way. One day, trees were called for meeting. Trees were, and they wanted trees to use their life the way it should not be used. They wanted a commitment in a wrong direction. Something is called commitment in a wrong direction. So if purpose is not properly defined, people will commit to wrong direction. That is no matter. That is a way, because I was born for a reason. It is a terrible, it is a precarious loss for me to be committed in wrong ways. Tomorrow I'm going to sing, I'm going to preach, I'm going to bring prayer points, and I'm going to stay dry by God's grace. So there are priorities. Wait. If there is no protection in what you must not do, commitment is wrong. Just like you wake up in the morning and somebody call you on phone Sunday morning and you're trying to dress up, and you have a tradition that you don't come to church late, and the person is trying to alter that condition by trying to tell you, I want to talk to you. You're going to tell that person that you're already getting to church, that you're going to call him back after service. You will tell him in 1 minute. You don't even wait for him to reply before you bang. If what you told him get him angry, then he's not your friend. If principle that protect your life gets him angry, then the person should go out of your life permanently. The principle that defines you, that wears the face of your God. Excuse me, I didn't become shepherd by local. We will give ourselves. We will give ourselves to prayer and to the word, and we will not give ourselves. Olive said, I am not going to give my life. I will not give my what? I will not give my life in being a king. Fig said, I'm not going to give my life. So it's fine. Even bramble. I said, even bramble. So if purpose is not properly defined, people can give their life to anything. That is why there is careless use of time. All right, judges, let me read that though. I said, refuse opportunities that are not from God. As you live your life, when the opportunity present themselves to you, refuse the one that are not from God. Refuse it. Opportunities that are not from God will always be there. Refuse it. If you're a young man and you are married and you are a principled young man, don't allow your wife to destroy your principle. Tell her politely that there is a way you are, and you wouldn't want him to alter you. That you wouldn't want her to do what? To alter something you have spent your years to build. An integrity that represents your future. Something that will make God to recommend you for great assignments. Your future, your destiny is in front. Get ready for it. Judges 9:8.
The trees went forth on a time to anoint a king over them, and they said unto the olive tree, reign thou over us.
Number 9.
But the olive tree said unto them, should I leave my fatness, wherewith by me they honor God and man, and go to be promoted over the trees?
The olive tree said, I am committed. I am committed to bring fatness. I am committed. Hi. Please, if you're hearing me here, please hear me. Hear me. Don't joke with I am being committed. Olive tree said, I am committed to bring fatness, and I will never be king of trees. Can I tell you something? If you look around, there is no unique person that suffers. Because in uniqueness, you will know what matters. You will know when your life is heading towards a direction. You will know when a senseless person is saying something you will not reply. You don't take pen for wrong direction now. They left those trees, left olive, and went another tree. Go ahead.
And they said unto the trees, and the fig tree said unto them, should I forsake my sweetness and my good fruit, and go to be promoted over the trees?
And then they went to vine.
Then said the trees unto the vine, come down, reign over us.
And the vine said unto them,
should I leave my wine which cheereth God and man, and go to be promoted over the trees?
There is no man on earth, by way of stopping. There is no man on earth, a man on earth, on this earth, a man. There is no man on this earth that didn't protect something that got to the top. You see, because the earth is full of scavengers. People who doesn't know their left from their right. He said, for this purpose, that the Son of God was made manifest, that he will destroy the work of the devil. It's an assignment of one person. It's what? It's an assignment. They went to John and said, John, you should be so and so prophet. John said, no. You're not the one that will make me what I should. I came for a reason. And it is that I'm a voice. John gave being a voice everything. In 18, when Herod, when they apprehended Jesus and gave him to Pilate, Pilate looked at Jesus and said, your people say that you say you are a king. He said, now I want to ask you now, are you a king? Jesus said, for this commitment. For this reason. For this thing that will take everything. That we, for this thing, this one thing that will take everything, is why I was born. I said, for this thing that will take everything, godly commitment to give me opportunities. Now, for this thing that will take everything, that's why I said it has limitless opportunities. How can you die at the cross without reigning? If you're looking at me and you have invested your life, obviously, in the last 5 years into something, and you know how to manage yourself, the testimony is that you are not in pain now. Except you want to become a minor messiah. That is, anywhere there's a problem in your family, they will call you. Senseless people who didn't take their life want to pass their life across, their pain across to you. Who are you? Who are you to solve everybody's problem? Who are you? Who are you? Who are you to take pain? To take pain from people who don't care about themselves. Is it why you were born? There are people that when they keep on calling my number, Shepherd, I want you to give money. As if there is money they get me to give for them. I say, you're criminals. These are lazy, nonchalant people. When they keep on calling me, I will say to them, shame to you. I will not transfer money to you. I will buy road. I will buy road to where you will come and pray. I'm not going to go down. There is no going down for committed people. I said, there is no what? There is no going down. Help me tell somebody. There is no going down for committed people. I didn't hear it to another person. There is no what? You can't go down. You can't go. It's an abomination. You can't go down. If you pay attention to God, He will pay attention to you. I say, if you pay attention to God, it is the kind of attention you pay to God that means what He returns to you. Don't tell me you pay too much attention to God. That is why you don't have anything. It's a lie. There's a difference between hanging around and paying attention. I don't hang around. I say I don't. When I went to Galilee in 2005, that is 20 years ago, I know that I knelt down in a small tent church surrounded by bush there. I said, Lord, Haproto son of Vitala, for about 17 days. I said, I break this ground. I break this ground. I judge the idols that rule this village. I sack the shrines. I command fire. I command fire. I will stay like that in the day. I will stay like that in the day, and then I will come back again in the night and say, I command fire. 17 days commitment. The next year, 2006, I went back to the village. I said, I came here last year and you didn't hear. You will still go. One day I was on the knee for about 7 hours. I said, close Trano Hapla Dosaka. The Lord opened my eyes to the place that's 104 room. He said, if you didn't get up from here, I will destroy the evil in this village. Then I said, and I'm not going to get up from here. That thing you see in Galilee is a testing. My cousin came and was telling me there's a 4 plots of land behind the place you buried. There's a 4 plot of land there, and the land is cheap. And the land is. I told him, I said, tell the guy that I'm giving him money in December. He came by the other side and said, Shepherd, there's a land there, 2 plots of land. I said, tell the guy I'm giving him money in December. Another person. He came back and said, there is a land there in front of motel. I said, like how much? He said, like 1 plot of land. I said, how much? He said, like 12 million. I said, tell him I'm giving him money in December. There will be no land in that village. It's a commitment. Can I ask you to stand? a vow. It's my breath. It's the only life I have. I said, what? May I never have another life. May nothing else interest me. If you turn away from it, may I do nothing with you. My soul will do nothing with somebody who walk away from that project. We do nothing. In case you don't know, there are people that said the project in Galilee was so verbose. When I was saying it, they walked away from me because they believe I don't have money. Some of them are returning back to me. He said, Shepherd, we didn't know that you said we have it happened. It has happened already. I said, shameful you. God will not deny focused commitment. Excuse me, I didn't take 1 naira out to pay children's school fees. I didn't take 1 naira out to buy any girl earring. I didn't take 1 naira. I didn't take 1 naira out to make soup, the 3 kinds of soup and put in the fridge. The money is it's on the continuous. Excuse me, look at fire on the mountain. October, November, fire on. Every 1 naira that come to any account, up to book. I say every 1 naira, even up to why your money is still there in Galilee project? Because Oju don't know, Oju know how to transfer it. When the place is like the building is getting mountainous, you know, when people come there, they say Lucas Army. I say yes. You say for them, money is like sand. Hear me tell somebody, money shall be sand to you. Tell him if you are committed. Tell another person, money shall be like sand to you if you are committed. Now tell another person, don't buy shawarma. Use your money for something important. Something important, something important, something important, something important, something very important. Can you ask God in the mirror? I say, Lord, thank you for shifting me, reposition me from great commitment. God bless that prayer. Thomas Trolia Taruka Sterenemo Sandalaba. Somebody tapro sitini around to Sapladia. Zendo Maya Tostonia Rata Potoskia. Stolo Repetu Marastrandos. Leantolo Brenda Sokala. Somebody go ahead and say, Lord, my life shall not be invested in wrong directions. Rabo Seteliama. Help me to recover my years. Help me to recover my years. because you have answered that prayer. Jesus' mighty name. Sit down, fasting. Give me 20 minutes on something that not really proper preaching. I want you to write some of these things down. Fasting provoke divine intervention. Fasting provokes divine intervention. There is something I want you to write down here that is very important. I said every rich, great, and outstanding destiny must involve fasting. If you see a woman that has a very rich destiny, a man that has a rich destiny, one of the ways to know that that destiny is rich is that that destiny must involve fasting. Nothing, there is not except sacrifice, and fasting is part of sacrifice. Nothing provokes divine intervention quicker than fasting. In fact, you cannot stay from morning to 6 in the evening without eating food and drinking water, and God will not recognize it. It's not possible. Let me say it again. I say you cannot wake up in the morning, jump breakfast, jump your lunch, and now it is 6. God will always